2005, Microsoft released their one of their big consoles known as the Xbox 360, and it was pretty awesome, pretty amazing, and everything that we're hoping for from the system. It had a little bit of flaws, but it did okay. Honestly, it kept with the competition of PlayStation 3, and things was, I would say, it was evenly matched. Now, 2013, Microsoft released the Xbox One. No type of announcement or anything, but we finally figured out that they had an Xbox One. The name alone fucked them up, honestly, because this did not sound like what we thought it was going to be. Everybody, even movies, thought that the Microsoft was going to put Xbox 720. That's what we all honestly all thought. But the thing is, they want to trick us all. They want to say, you know what? Seeing that everybody thinks it's going to be the Xbox 720, well, how about we rename it to the Xbox One? And that sucked like hell because everybody said that that was a fucked up name. I mean, seriously, what are we doing? Going back in time, going to the previous Xbox or something? Is that what we're doing? Because if you want to do that, then well, I hope you have a time machine. But I guess that didn't work out because guess what? The Xbox One sucked right out the box. Truth be told, when you have an Xbox One at that time, November, when it on 2013, when it first came out, guess what? You didn't really buy a console. You just bought an electronic brick, honestly. Because truth be told, as soon as you hook it up, you have to put a patch on it just to do anything. If you don't put that patch on there, then you can't do anything with that system. If you don't have online access, you can't do anything with that system. People say, oh, you should go to a hotel room. Here's the thought, I don't want to go to a hotel room. I want to go on my own fucking TV so I can play my damn game. That's what I want to do. And if you don't have, and the thing is, internet connection, even if you have it, sometimes the patch don't work on your system. Sometimes it's not even compatible to your system. I'm like, seriously? What the fuck? So you're telling me that if I have online access and I have a TV that can actually play it, I still may not be able to do it because my system won't be compatible for it? Then all that, but if your controller fucks up, guess what? You have to return the system to the store that you got it from. Hopefully you got it from a store because you got it from online. Guarantee you're not going to most likely get a refund from it. Maybe, I'm not quite sure, but guess what? You just blew a lot of money, $500 at that time. So guess what? You'll have to go back to Walmart if you got it from there, return it, and get another system, and hopefully that one works. Because guess what? If the controller fucked up, you can't get another controller because they didn't have controllers at that time. Now the Xbox One, it wasn't doing so well. Pretty much the whole sales was still going down, dwindling. And then the thing is, they actually shoved this Kinect down people's throat, which made a lot less sense than ever because a lot of people didn't really use the Kinect when it came to the Xbox 360. They were just trying to encourage people to use it, when honestly, nobody wanted to use it. They were like, oh, it's a very good connector and everything. It can scan and all this other stuff. I'm like, why the hell would we want that? I mean, most of the games we playing we don't really want Kinect. I mean, most people just play football and basketball and shit. I would say that probably would use Kinect, but not that many people want to use it anyway, so what would be the point? But truth be told, they kept it going. And it's until pretty much a few months later, they decided to go down on the price by getting rid of the Kinect. And I'm like, well, we saw that coming. I mean, seriously, why would somebody want to pay $500 for a system that that most likely won't work, and not get a $400 system that will work? I mean, the patches were automatically different at the time. I mean, seriously, there's only one way to get the patch for the Xbox One, but there's 3 ways to get it for the PlayStation 4. If you get the PlayStation 4, let's say you can actually get it by download it from the PlayStation Store. You can download it from the website, or you can call them and they'll send you a disc that actually has it. But when it came to the Xbox One, no, you have to literally go to the store, and if you can't get online access, or your controller's fucked up, or the game's fucked up, guess what? You have to return it. Trust me, some people actually was complaining that they had to return to the store 4 to 5 times just to get a good system. And this is until pretty much like a few months later, until they actually made a system that actually had the patch installed on it. Now, everybody even said that the Xbox One is just pretty much a, how would you say, steroid version of the Xbox 360. And honestly, I can't even blame them for saying it. Because guess what? The system was so fucked up, and the hardware was so out of shape when it comes to games like that, it crashed really just like that. I mean, most of the games that most people put on them, it was either smoked and everything like that. And honestly, the failure ratio of the game was really high. I mean, isn't it until pretty much last year of 2015 that the Xbox One became relevant to anyone because of the backwards compatibility. Now, we're waiting for the PlayStation 4 to do it, but they saying the PlayStation Now thing, but nobody really cares about that. But the thing is, even Phil Spencer doesn't believe that their sales are going to go back up. I can admit they actually beat Nintendo Wii U, but hell, who hasn't beat them? I mean, most likely PlayStation 4 beat them probably in a couple of, like a year after they came out with the PlayStation 4. So what would be the point? Xbox 360 did the same thing. Xbox One, please. They probably took them like a year and a half just to do that. But the thing is that, honestly, it seems like they pretty much fucking themselves up every single way. But now it seems like they're doing quite well. But the thing is that back then, it just didn't do very well. Hell, Xbox 360 and the Xbox One, even other countries said the Xbox 360 better than Xbox One. Everybody's saying that. And I know last review, the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 3, those two were neck and neck. The only difference is that one was like a computer and the other one wasn't. The Xbox One and the Xbox 360, there's no comparison. I mean, when it came to the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 3, truth be told, I would say that the PlayStation 3 has some slight advantages, but the PlayStation 4 does have some slight advantages too. But when it came to the PlayStation, the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One, the biggest advantage is the Xbox 360. I mean, seriously, I know the Xbox One has the backwards compatibility now, but truth be told, why can't I just keep my Xbox 360 and just play the games on there? I mean, it's just simple. I don't have to install a patch or install anything for it, if you do. And truth be told, I don't have to look up games to see which ones are compatible to it. That's the one thing I don't want to do. I want to be able to play my games backward compatibility and all. I understand that some games have backward compatibility, but some can't actually produce it. And truth be told, why would I want to actually buy a new system when honestly most of that's really the only thing I'm going to give, the new games, because my old shit won't work on my other one. I mean, what am I going to do? Just pretty much hopefully that my system will be able to play a game that I want to be backwards compatible to? No, I just want to play my game. That's all I want. I mean, seriously, when it came to the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2, they were backwards compatibility. Why can't these be? I understand that the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 3, there's not backwards compatibility really, but I'm guessing that they may end up doing it hopefully by this year. I think they've done it, but truth be told, nobody wants to use the PlayStation now because it's only on their server. So why would we want to do that? But these guys, they said Xbox One do want to do backwards compatibility, and I encourage them. I'm gonna say, yeah, good. That's good enough. Because truth be told, I'm glad that they're actually doing that. Because honestly, this is what pretty much it seems that's what the Xbox One was for in the first place. It was just a steroid version of the Xbox 360 that you can actually play your Xbox 360 games better on the Xbox One. That's mainly what I would suggest that means. But because truth be told, when it comes to the Xbox One, there's no comparison to the Xbox 360. I mean, when it came to the Xbox 360, it didn't have a failure ratio like the Xbox One did, and that was actually surprising because I don't know that many systems that actually had the failure ratio that an Xbox One did. So Microsoft, I'm hoping that you're listening to this, and I'm hoping that you actually take this into mind, and next time you make another console, if you do, or when you do, here's a thought: if you're not ready, don't rush it, because if you rush it, you're gonna fuck up, and when you fuck up, consumers are gonna be pissed off, and you won't be able to recover like you did with the Xbox One. That's what's gonna happen, and that's what everybody knows, because this system was completely rushed. When we saw this on E3, we knew it was rushed, because guess what? We had no announcements of it. When it came to the PlayStation 4, Sony's PlayStation 4, they actually had a countdown for it. We knew that they were gonna come out with something. Microsoft, we didn't even know they'd come out with anything until they announced it in E3, and that was just so sad, because truth be told, when it came to the name, was just fucked up. I mean, seriously, Xbox One, at least come out with a better name. I mean, this year you should come out with like Xbox 720, like we thought it would be, or let's see, Xbox Black. That would be a pretty cool name right there, Xbox Black. It would be really awesome. But that's all I gotta say for right now, and I'll see you guys another time. Peace.